everybody and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Shreya. I make hearing videos and book videos and I would love it if you could hit subscribe. I am so freaking excited for today's video because we're discussing two of my favorite subjects. One of them is hearing loss because I've literally made a whole channel out of it and I love talking about hearing loss. And number two is The Bachelor. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a huge Bachelor super fan. I started watching in 2018. My first ever season that I watched was Ari's season, which was crazy and filled with drama, and I loved it. And over the years, it's kind of like gone a little bit downhill, and then there's been some super exciting things that have happened. I think The Golden Bachelor is the most recent example of something super exciting happening and shaking up the Bachelor world. But for the most part, it's been kind of like I kind of watched the show to make fun of the people and to make fun of the lead. But we have Joey as the new Bachelor and I am in love with Joey. Like, I cannot make fun of him because he's perfect. It is so hard for me to like watch the episodes because I'm like swooning the entire time. Like, I love Joey and whoever ends up with him is so lucky. I'm literally a simp for this reality TV star, but like, he is so cute and he loves tennis and I love tennis, okay? Usually I like don't really tune in that hardcore, especially recently, because I feel like it's kind of fallen off a little bit, but the internet has been going crazy over a deaf contestant and she is so cute and so sweet, and I wanted to talk about it today in this video. So the first time that I personally saw a deaf contestant on The Bachelor was Abigail. She was on Matt James' season and I fell in love with her. She received the first impression rose, I'm pretty sure. She was so cute and so sweet. Obviously she didn't end up winning, but she went to Bachelor in Paradise. I love Paradise, by the way. Like, I want to go to Paradise. But she went to Bachelor in Paradise and she met Noah and they are still together. They are engaged and about to get married and it's just adorable. But I remember watching that season of Bachelor and being like, oh my god, like, she's deaf, she wears cochlear implants, like, this is amazing. And she brought a lot of awareness to deaf people and she talked about it and she continued to talk about it on her socials. And I remember around that time she was using closed captions on her Instagram story and I had never really seen that before, so she really brought awareness even to me. I remember feeling really like thankful and really amazed at just how much awareness Abigail was bringing on Matt James' season. I think that we all watch these shows, and yes, they're reality shows, but especially for like single women watching The Bachelor, we're like, oh my god, that could be us. Like, maybe we'll go on the show one day, like, or maybe I want a guy that's as good as the lead, or maybe I deserve this sort of fairy tale love. And I think we all like put ourselves in those shoes at some point, but I think if we have something like a hearing loss, it can be hard to put ourselves in that shoes. It's like, if I was in the Bachelor mansion, would I be able to communicate with these ladies as well as they're communicating with each other? Would I be able to do like a paintball date? Like, what if it splattered all over my hearing aid? Or an underwater date, like swimming or something like that? Like, how would I be able to handle that? And maybe I could never be on a show like this because I wear hearing aids and I have hearing loss, and because maybe I could never be on a show like this, maybe I'll never have a love like that. And I know it sounds like kind of stupid, but it's true, and it's like where at least my mind has gone there sometimes, and it's like disheartening. And yes, I know it's stupid, it's literally a reality TV show, but I'm a huge fan. And so seeing somebody that is deaf and has cochlear, even though I wear hearing aids, it is still so amazing. So Abigail did so much. Like, I still follow her, I still love her. Now we have a contestant named Daisy who is on Joey's season and she is absolutely adorable. This is what she looks like. I'll put a picture right here. But she had Lyme disease, lost her hearing, and then got a cochlear implant. And I want to talk about Daisy and kind of compare her a little bit to Abigail because I've noticed there are a lot of differences and it's just really interesting for me to watch. So Daisy got the first one-on-one and she really wanted to tell Joey about her cochlear implant and her Lyme disease, and it seemed like she was way more scared to tell Joey about the fact that she had a cochlear implant and the fact that she was different because she had her cochlear implant rather than the Lyme disease. And so she shared this really cute, sweet day with Joey, and then at night for the dinner portion she told him about her story with Lyme disease and then having a cochlear implant. Now Abigail had had cochlears like since she was a little girl, I'm pretty sure. Daisy just got hers, and so it's still very new to her and just like adjusting to the sounds and to the different situations and stuff like that. So I can tell right off the bat that Daisy's a little bit more insecure about her cochlear implant, and I think that she's a very confident, sweet young lady. Like, I want to be best friends with Daisy. I love her, but I do think that she's a little bit insecure about her cochlear implant, and the reason why I'm saying that is because she was telling Joey about it, and he, by the way, was so sweet, so cute, literally love him, and she was like, you didn't notice that I wear cochlears? And he was like, no, I'm too busy looking into your eyes, which, by the way, like, had he been reading romance novels, because what the hell was that? Literally so good. What? And she was just like, oh my god, like, are you real? You're amazing. And then in the next episode, the one that we just saw this past week, they were sitting down on the couch and she was like, do you have any questions about my cochlear? Like, all of this stuff. Like, she's bringing so much attention to her cochlear because I think that she feels so insecure, and she said, sometimes I feel like who would want to date me when I deal with so many problems? And she really hit the nail on the head because I feel like that all the time. So like, those insecurities are so valid and so real. But Joey literally cares way more about her health and thinks that it's super inspiring and all of this stuff. Like, Joey is the blueprint and exactly like what we should aspire to have and how we should aspire to act when people are telling us about things that are super personal. So I think that is really interesting, and I just love watching Daisy because if I had lost my hearing when I was older, I would definitely be way more insecure about it. And so I think that she's really representative of the fact of just how we all feel when we first lose our hearing and when we're first dealing with having these new devices. It's so scary and it doesn't always feel good, especially to be surrounded by so many other beautiful women who I'm sure can hear and see just fine. I'm sure it is super scary for Daisy. Like, I'm sure it's so scary for her to be in that situation. Like, I can't even imagine. And it would probably scare for Abigail too. And every single time they have to be like, what did you say? Ask for a repetition. I'm sure it doesn't feel great. So I'm just so happy that there is representation, because that's how I feel all the time. Like, hang out with people, like doing fun things when I can't hear someone, especially when they were in the helicopter. Like, she was talking about how scared she was about that. I really felt seen in those moments, and I think a lot of people did too, because it's just so real. And we don't get to see a lot of those moments with people because they're not dealing with these same issues. So I just want to say that if you are part of the hearing loss community and you don't watch The Bachelor and you want to see some more representation, I highly recommend hitting up Hulu and watching The Bachelor, especially their one-on-one, which is the second episode, was super cute. And I just love Joey. I love this season. I love Daisy, and she's just also like a super amazing person. She had a whole nonprofit dedicated to helping kids to realize that they are amazing and beautiful even if they're different, and her book looks super cute and sweet, and I love Daisy and I wish her nothing but the best. And I just want to talk about her today because she really gives me so much hope, especially in this reality TV space. I love reality TV. I majored in journalism. I love pop culture, all of that stuff. I don't always see a lot of representation, especially in the hard of hearing and deaf world, and so this has just been amazing. And just to see like how everybody loves her and like all of this stuff, I'm just so happy for her. And I just think that she she is doing a great thing by just being herself. Like, just literally by just being herself. She is just proving that people with hearing loss can do everything that people without hearing loss can do. We can do it all and do it beautifully and gracefully, and I just love her. So that was it for today's video. I hope you guys are doing so great and wonderful. I have so much work to do, so I'm gonna go do that. I just wanted to hop on here real quick, but I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.